I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands. Did you really? Oh, no! Missile, the ultimate savior. He's the one who swapped the stuff that just saved the day. Now he's doing this shit. Missile is the true hero. I'm here inside the bullet. Now let's swap it with something. What? With what? Detective Jowd, the meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. We have to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate, and to do that we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here. Sure. The sweet potato. Doesn't hurt to get hit in the head with a sweet potato. Did he just get impaled? Did he just... Is he fine? What? So is he... He is? Okay. Are you sure? I'm not dead, I'm just unconscious. Your fate of death has changed, but still, this fate is just too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. But we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning. What now? Oh my god. Jesus. It can be simple. No, it cannot. Damn it, my leg won't work. It's all over, we're out of time. Miss Lynn. Fuck. It's not over yet. But there isn't anything else to swap with. Why don't we just let it play out and then try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse, and then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen, not if I can help it. But what can we do now? Even if we work together? I think there might be something that can be done. What is it? What can Sisle and I do? Don't forget I'm here too. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yomiel. Sisle, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. Huh, I don't get it. Just trust me, let's go. Alright, I'll try to move there. Do it. This. Now gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it. I'm dead, though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. And remember, you only have a split second. Do it! Spray, boy! Spray! Okay. Now it's your turn, Missile. What? Me, but what can I do? Swap them. Okay, got it. You can swap them. Swap, doggy, swap. Even if I swap them, they'll still be right above Miss Lynn. Don't worry. Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. Go! And then Yomiel. Whoa! Or not. Maybe. Oh, fuck. It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino. What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or two helped. Oh, it helped, alright. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. You gonna sacrifice yourself to save her? Jowd is just gonna blame himself for that still. Whoa! Just your legs, it's fine. Ye gods! Oh, you're awake. Hey, mister, is your knee okay? Is he gonna have any weird powers because of that? Or is it only because it killed Sisle? Or Yomiel, whatever. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit, but the main thing is that you're not hurt. You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. No? What's your job, mister? Me, I'm a police detective. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could. But... what's that? This is a detective's badge. You give them to children who have been very brave. A detective's badge? Okay, you know what to do, little detective. That's pretty nice. Are you alive? Yeah, sadly. Hang on, help is coming. We made you do such a reckless thing. To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. It was as if somebody else was controlling me. I see. But you know, I'm glad it happened. The cat? I'm the cat, aren't I? Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray. It's kind of limp. Is it okay? I don't know. I think it's unconscious. That's funny. It doesn't look like it's injured or anything. Poor little kitty. How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? Well, looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Sisle, yeah? See? Fucking... Sisle. Phone? You want to die in a fire? You ruined it! You ruined it! Whoever is calling on the phone right now, you ruined it. The reveal of the cat, and you've ruined it. These long, lonely 10 years. You were my one and only friend. How about it? Do you remember now? Old friend. I was gonna, like I said before, I was thinking the cat even earlier, but I didn't remember all the details of him, so I didn't want to say it and sound dumb. But then when he showed up at the park, I was like, yep, definitely cat. I was a cat the whole time. No wonder my reach sucked, because dogs are better than cats, so Missile has the better power. That makes sense. I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. Somebody, please look at me. Huh, oh, a kitten. Shoo, you might get hurt. Somebody, please reach a hand out to me. I had just only died at the time. I'd lost everything, my life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, and I still managed to reach out a hand to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the black kitten, with no recollection of who I was. I lived as a cat with you for a while. After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to being just a cat, and then the man got his body back. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. I was just a little too late. I just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel." Oh. That's fucked up. I was gonna say, what happened to the whole story about him being so lonely the whole time if he was with me, but then when he got his body back, his girlfriend or somebody fucking killed herself. So that's not cool. His fiancé. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first I could only manipulate small creatures and objects, but then after a while I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened and I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted artificial light. When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light, or at least that's what I tried to believe. My revenge for me taking her hostage. The greatest revenge of all time. I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. The Black Cat. I was possessing Sisle then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Sisle was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Sisle, there inside the bag, was dead. Yeah, he was over 10 years old. He was getting up there. Or you suffocated him in the bag. Either way. I wasn't able to control her completely. Oh, did she shoot him? Lynn? So she really did kill me. Fuck you. Did she really? I figured I just died because he's a fucking old cat, but she actually did kill me. That was... Wow. Our initial conclusion was correct. Nice. What we initially saw on the security cameras was sort of right. We saw her shoot me. And that's when I got my powers of the dead, my ghost tricks. I think I understand it now. Why was I the only one who couldn't get his memory back? It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Very interesting. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things from the living to the dead. But even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. You mean, I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancé stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. So everybody's alive. You're just gonna be in a wheelchair or something. Fiancé's fine. I'm fine. Dog's fine. Jowd's fine. Lynn's fine. Camilla's fine. Blue people are fine, I guess. Good for them. Now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. Penis Head is fine. Rockstar guy is fine. Those jailbirds. The fate of your death, the kitten's Sisle's fate. And I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too. Yes, I believe you're right. His wife. So this was the last fate to be averted, eh? So, Yomiel, it looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure. Yes, and I'm glad, too. I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me through the power of friendship and love. Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born. Right, we should get back to our new present. I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again. So these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime. That's the way this game of the dead works, eh? And no matter what the reason. There's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I never actually pointed the gun at her. That was kind of the worst part of the plan. I had no intention of running away from that either, the most inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey, Sisle. Yes? When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It'll be like we never met. So before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight I stole away your life with my own hands. What? That's already a thing of the lost past. Our fates have changed right now, right, Yomiel? Thank you, Sisle. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yomiel. Sisle, are we ever going to see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't. Even now that you know that I'm a cat, I'm glad you're not racist, Missile. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then. Sisle, I'll never forget you. I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy. Well, it looks like you come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat. Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jowd. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new present. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again. Wait!